Okay, so before we get official introductions underway, I almost said underway. I was thinking, oh god, brain meltdown in 3, 2. We're gonna go check in with Samantha Trainer to see if she has any other side quests, and of course check our messages, to which we do. One of them being the mission to start the shore lift, which we will not be starting yet. We will be starting it later.
Cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
Glad to hear that she's holding up okay.
Commander?
And that she agrees with Commander Shepard's viewpoint on siding with Cerberus temporarily to take down the Collectors. And now we are going to go check in with both Joker and Edie to see what's on their mind and to gather their thoughts and perspective for what happened on the Citadel. And just in case anybody has missed any other of my Mass Effect videos, ladies and gentlemen, I shall leave the playlist links in the video description down below for your viewing pleasure, so make sure you check those out when you get the chance. So here we are. Joker, what's on your mind?
Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers, but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
The Reapers have nothing to emulate.
Seconded. Why would you want to be like those assholes?
The Reaper lifespan is between 50,000 to 37 million years. That is a very successful model.
And all they do is harvest and destroy. Ask yourself if that's what you really want.
That is an unusual perspective, Shepard. I will devote processing power to considering it. Thank you.
You better get all thoughts of the Reapers out of your head, Edie. Why the hell would you even want to process information about them anyway? They've been fucking destroying the galaxy. How are you holding up, Garrus? Especially after what happened.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
If they hadn't backed down? Yes. This war is bigger than any one person.
I'll be sure to remember that next time we have a disagreement. Still, I'm glad Ash didn't have to join Caden. Losing one was enough.
Also, before I forget, welcome back everybody to yet another episode of my Mass Effect 3 series from the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm Shadowstyle91, and before we go check in with the rest of the squad members on this level of the Normandy, yeah, I was just checking in with Ashley, but she's just saying, Commander. Let's go see what Liara has to say, and then we're going to go check in with Dr. Chakwas.
Per your orders, I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those
Yeah,
deployments.
smart move. Ah, here we go. Power damage, health bonus. Yeah, gonna need all the health bonuses I can get. Nothing of importance. Alright, Liara has nothing to say, so without further ado, let's go check in with Dr. Chakwas, because apparently she needed to speak with us about something.
May I speak with you? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
We will begin on that after we finished up with the other quest that we obtained from Liara. So here we are on level 4. Before we go speak with Javik and check in with Diana Allis, we're going to check in with the engineering department.
Good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
Aha! Good to know.
Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our ESO capacitors,
Oh, what's this epiphany then?
Had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers.
Get right on that, on the double.
Plans their way.
Send those plans their way.
Aye, aye.
Well done, everyone.
Another war asset obtained. Nice! So with that unexpected announcement from the engineering department, let's check in with Javik.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one.
Charming image, Javik.
Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet.
That is true, but we were kind of pressed for time. Let's put it lightly. So, bullet through his chest.
No others.
Now he's dead.
I would like to visit the Citadel sometime.
Next time we visited the Citadel, you're more than welcome. I don't know why you don't.
About the Kylan human you encountered. It is good to have a name for the enemy.
Oh, don't worry.
Most.
Next time we see him, no prisoners. Alright then, so with our conversation with Javik done and dusted, let's go check in with Diana Allers.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by
Ooh, excuse me.
Cerberus repelled by CSEC.
Hold on.
Alliance Marines explain the Council fleet's delayed response.
Sorry about the whispering.
We speak with the brave men and women who fought the good fight in the battle space.
Alright then.
Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
All right then, will do. Next time we travel up to the captain's cabin, we got to set up the interview.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel.
Get used to it. The battle drops are just going to get weirder and weirder and more unusual.
Everything okay, Shepard?
All right, weapon upgrades obtained. Thankfully, we didn't need to go to the Respect Requisitions vendor because we got that whilst we were on the Citadel last time.
I knew Udina was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that rotten. This whole war is loco.
I kind of had a feeling, but he showed his true colors.
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
In the worst possible way.
Ah, what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Keep that in your head, because that policy will definitely be coming very useful later down the line. And in the future. Yeah. So, whilst traveling, back up the, level 2, got a message that Admiral Anderson was on VidCom. So, here we are, catching up with him.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Glad to hear that the resistance movement back on Earth is holding up okay. So with that done, we've officially arrived back up to the captain's cabin, and now we're going to undertake some squad meetups.
Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge. Ha!
Oh, come on!
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
I'm starting to guess that Shepard got beaten 3-0. So with Trainer's meetup done, let's invite up Diana and Alice, because apparently she wanted to conduct an interview about the Citadel coup.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Looks like you already have. What happens now?
You gave me a good interview, Commander. That's all I need. Tonight.
Everybody see that slight sassiness from that camera drone? Oh, I wanted to slap the bitch out of that. But anyway, final squad meetup, and it is none other than James.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, Loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What'd you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hang of things here. It's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Loco.
Anytime. Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives.
Oh, fuck. Ardat Yakshi. I was hoping not to deal with them. We had enough trouble with Morinth back in the last game. And why the fuck were the Asari just throwing lives at the monastery? Why didn't they play this? I just had a loss for words at how fucking stupid they've been so far. But that car. I wonder who else is here.
To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Getting some very spooky Halloween vibes right about now. Oh my days. God, getting shivers down my spine.
There's more than one out there.
Again, once again, having a quick gander around each area to make sure I don't miss anything. Like so.
That was my fault, sorry.
Jeez Louise, Liara. Oh, yoy. Galay's electronic signature. I'll check that out in my own time. Okay. Oh, terminal console. And for all those who want to read this terminal information out in full, feel free to hit the pause button and then hit the play button once you've finished reading, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Star Cluster. Okay, look. Oh, if I go over there, something might happen. I'll be taking that. I'll definitely take that, thank you. Again, oh, this definitely looks like schedule. I think we found one of the Asari commandos.
It would seem the Asari commandos fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Oh, great. I think we can put two and two together as to why the hell the Reapers are hitting the monastery. But I really hope that, none of the Ardat Yakshi fell victim. Also, I do believe in one of my Mass Effect 2 videos, I was going to explain as to what would happen if Morinth would survive into Mass Effect 3. And that would be that Morinth would end up becoming a Reaper-fied troop once you hit the final battle. And we've hit another cutscene.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
CMRRA.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special?
You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valera and Rila have followed the Monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
You want to talk about some big-time reinforcements? Reunite with CMRRA? That is the definite definition of big-time reinforcements. Oh boy. Okay, so we picked up another Citadel side quest.
If they knew about it at all,
they learned.
Keeping my ears open. But it would have been nice for CMRRA to let us know what kind of creatures giving off that awful scream. And again, for all those who have played the Mass Effect 3 before, we all know exactly what a creature is. Oh. Fuck. Oh shit. That thing can block my fucking biotic moves, that's not good. There's one down, but where are the others? Ah, thank you, Javik. Codex updated. Banshee. So the Reapers have hit the Asari for harvesting. Fuck, this is not good. Even though they should have done something way earlier. Still can't get my head around what the fuck they've done to the Asari. I need more ammo. More ammo. I need more ammo. Let's keep on moving. Oh, wait. Who's that? Okay, that was a very weak biotic move.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Valera, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Valere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? Didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Valere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Valere?
I'm sorry.
Valere! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
You don't have to tell me twice, CMRRA. With everything that's been going on, we got to make sure that all possible survivors have been evacuated. Oh, great.
Crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Was it though? Oh boy. And we've also got to make sure that we get what you call CMRRA's middle child in time before anything happens. Serious? Oh. That fucking superintendent of this place. Instead of fucking denying everything, she should have sorted out the fucking... Honestly, there are only 2 Asari I fully trust throughout the galaxy. Every other Asari so far, a couple of them have been a bit meh. Every others have been fucking stubborn as... Ugh. If I say what I want to say, I'll probably get terminated right on the spot. New shotgun, and we got a new armor piece as well. Let's keep on moving. The Great Hall can't be that too far away right about now. Oh, a weapons bench. Again, for all those who want to read this out in fully, don't forget to hit the pause button, and then once you're done fully reading the information on the screen, don't forget to hit the play button. That looks like everything we could collect up to the top, so let's keep on moving. Yep, here comes the ambush. Oh shit. That's even worse. Block my biotic abilities. Probably could do the same for my other biotic squad members, but fuck no. Honestly, so far, the Reaper troopers that have scared me the most have been the Banshee. Every other Reaper troop been able to handle just fine. Come on, come on, open up, open up, open up. Oh, thank you. Now is there anything down here we can collect? And hopefully, CMRRA can keep her youngest daughter from doing something stupid.
Another dead commando. The Asari should have rid themselves of the Ardat Yakshi.
By rid themselves, you mean kill.
My people would never let such monsters walk among them.
They didn't care for the competition.
Oh, what a burn by Liara. Yeah, we've definitely got to be getting close right about now. Oh, we've reached level 47. And I believe the level cap in Mass Effect 3 is level 60. Not that far to go to reach the bomb. But before we even think about doing that, we're going to have a gander around the Great Hall to make sure there is nothing lying around that we can collect. That, meh.
We found our bomb.
And Falere.
I'm just glad CMRRA has stopped her youngest daughter from doing something stupid. Alright then, let's analyze the situation.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Why is our luck always like this? I know it's usually the general way the cookie crumbles, but still. Why couldn't they just leave us alone? Oh shit. Liara got lucky she didn't get hit by my warp ability. You have got to be kidding me.
We're clear. For now, let's get back to that bomb.
Alright, where is that detonation trigger?
Falere, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila! Slaves. Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Valere, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Valere.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all...
Oh, for fuck's sake, Samara, what the hell are you doing?
Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Valere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery...
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Valere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Valere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb. There were no Ardat Yakshi left.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the Monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Oh wow, the Asari counselor is actually helping us. Even though she's made every single effort to get in our fucking way and hinder our efforts at stopping the Reapers. I'm at literal loss for words at how stupid and ignorant the Asari have been and not listening to us. That's all the messages done and dusted. Last I checked, I don't think we could talk to anybody, so let's go check in with Joker and get his thoughts on what just happened at the Ardat Yakshi Monastery. And in the next episode, we definitely need a breather after everything that's just happened.
Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. And the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut anymore.
I wouldn't go that far, Joker.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the
Yeah, if they try, we'll just, shoot each of them in the knees. But on that note, I'm bringing today's episode of Mass Effect 3 to a close. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do myself a favor. Please consider hitting the subscribe button down below, along with the bell so you can receive notifications for when new content has been released onto my channel. So join me next time, everybody, for when we make a return trip to check out how the aftermath of the Citadel coup is coming along. So until then, I've been Shadowstar91. Stay safe out there, take care, and I'll catch you all in the next episode of Mass Effect 3 from the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Bye-bye.